Dear Amir family, dear governors, faculty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the inauguration of the Amir Family Grove. In recognition of the Amir family's inspiring leadership and generous support of Israeli culture and higher education, and their long-standing commitment to the University of Haifa, which has enabled us to offer unique opportunities that impact the academic landscape of this country and shape the next generation of Israeli scholars and leaders. My name is Justine Amir, no family relation, and I work for the Division of the Presidency and External Relations. The Amir Family Grove was planted in honor of a family that holds a special place in the heart of our university. We wanted to present the Amirs with a gift that truly reflects their values and contributions. The trees planted and those to be planted in the future symbolize the family's commitment to growth and their deep love of the land of Israel and its people. The views from this grove are magnificent and are particularly meaningful as Paul, of blessed memory, cherished the northern vistas from Mount Carmel. He was deeply passionate about developing northern Israel, with the University of Haifa serving as a key engine of growth. I now have the pleasure of inviting the Rector and President-elect, Professor Gur Al-Rai, to say a few words.
Good morning. I am excited to stand here at the inauguration of the Amir Family Grove. This is a special moment, and it holds historical and personal connection between the Amir family and the State of Israel. The location of this grove embodies Israeli history during the last 76 years. On June 17, 1946, Yehiam Weitz was killed in a military operation called Knights of the Bridges. That night, 11 bridges were destroyed by Haganah members as part of the Jewish insurgency in Mandatory Palestine. Kibbutz Yehiam was established on November 27, 1946, 6 months after Yehiam's death, and was named after him. Shmuel Paul Amir arrived in this kibbutz in 1946. He settled in it and took part in its establishment. Unfortunately, it's hazy today, but if we look north from this olive grove, we can see only Aker, but after Aker is Nahariya, located below the white cliff that we cannot, it's Rosh Hanikra, that we cannot see. But a few kilometers east of it, about 4 fingers east, we can see the Kibbutz Yehiam. How symbolic that this observation point overlooks Paul's kibbutz. Another invisible but powerful string connects this grove to Kibbutz Yehiam. There is a similarity between Yehiam Weitz, the fallen hero, and the late Captain Amir Tzur, Paul's nephew, who was killed bravely defending the people of Kfar Aza. In 1946, Yehiam fought bravely and was killed for the independence of the State of Israel. And in 2023, Amir fought and was killed to protect the country that Yehiam helped found. There is one final similarity I wish to point out. That statue, Amos Kainan lion statue, connects Avraham Melnikov roaring lion sculpture in Tel Chai. Melnikov was an American Jew who enlisted in the British Army in World War I and fought to liberate Palestine from the Ottoman Empire. American Jewry then and American Jewry today is inseparable part of the building of the State of Israel, and we would like to thank you, and thank you again. I would like to thank the Amir family not only for their assistance and dedication in advancing the development of the University of Haifa, but also in the development of northern Israel. Israeli society owes a lot to you and to your generosity. These trees will grow strong and take root in the land you love. Thank you so much.
Toda Gur for your warm words. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to call to the podium Orna Wallens to speak on behalf of the Amir family.
Does this work? Hello, everyone, and welcome. We, Herta, Keenan, Michal, Ken, and I are overwhelmed to be here in Israel, in Haifa, at this beautiful university with all of you. In these heartbreaking times, being together does give comfort. Thank you, Professor Ron Robin, Professor Gur Elroy, the wonderful staff of the Division of the Presidency and External Relations for your kindness and the many years of friendship. We stand in this olive grove, deeply rooted in the landscape, yet newly planted. These olive trees hearken to the past and stand for a future of growth and renewal. With trees planted in memory of my father, Shmuel Amir, in honor of my visionary mother's 90th birthday and all that she is and all that she does, in memory of our cousin, Captain Amir Tzur, and in honor of the next generation, the birth of Herta and Paul's first great-grandchild, Shmuel Yosef, also known as Oliver Joel, this group of trees tells our story, an ongoing story of a Jewish family. This grove represents my parents' dedication and love for the Jewish people, the vibrant state of Israel, the interesting city of Haifa, and my father's secret dream of being mayor of Haifa. This grove commemorates the extreme sacrifices made and the extraordinary spirit and resilience of the Israeli people. And know that we as diaspora Jews are so grateful, appreciative, and really stand here with so much respect and solidarity, and we thank you. This grove of olive trees also holds hope. We pray for the release of the hostages, the easing of anguish and grief, the safety of our soldiers, and that one day our children and grandchildren, with empathy and wisdom, will live in peace. And now, to my mom, to my friend, my mentor, my role model, but equally to everybody here, we all learn so much from you. We are in awe of your indomitable spirit, delighted by your infectious smile, and amazed by your resolute determination to never give in to anything, anywhere or anytime, but to always live with hope, with courage, with purpose, and with always, as you like to say, eking out the moments of joy. Guided by both history and hope, the generosity and the vision shown by you and Dad impacts in such a powerful way so many. Your beautiful legacy raises us, supports us, and inspires us all, now and in the years to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Orna. We are honored to have you with us. I would like to invite Herta and her daughters Michal and Orna to unveil the plaque of the tree in memory of Paul. And the tree is that one. It's over here. Alongside the tree planted in memory of Captain Tzur, over here, is a sculpture by Amos Kenan entitled The Lion. The lion statue symbolizes strength and bravery, honoring the heroic sacrifice of the fallen army captain. Placed by a memorial tree, it balances the natural and powerful, creating a heartfelt tribute to his dedication in defending the residents of southern Israel. I now invite Tomer Tzur, Amir's brother, to unveil the tree in memory of Captain Amir. To unveil, yeah, unveil.
Hello, shalom lekulam, ברוכים הבאים. And also, مرحبا بكم والسلام عليكم بهذه المراسم المتواضع. In this extremely complicated times, and especially in this location of the Haifa University, it is most important that these three languages will be heard, also in these very, very hard days. My name is Tomer Tzur, and I'm a brother to Amir Tzur, a wonderful boy who we had the privilege of loving for 23 years. Before I'll start reading what I've prepared, I want to tell you about a meeting that I had with Herta about 4 months ago. We were sitting together at the Orient in Jerusalem, and it was, it was just right after what happened at October 7th. And every time a new meeting with a new person was like, how would you say it in English? It was like rubbing the, And I must say, Herta, that with you, I don't know why, this feeling almost doesn't exist. Maybe because of your amazing ability to be a part of a conversation. Maybe because of your amazing ability to reach out. Maybe because of my knowledge of the pain that you've encountered at the past. And something within this mixture caused me to be so comfortable with you and comfortable with your presence. And I want to thank you for that. This olive tree over here is planted in the memory. This olive tree is planted in Amir's memory, thanks to Herta, Shmuel, and the University of Haifa. We are grateful for this kind and heartful thought, for this notion and willingness to plant a tree, the ultimate symbol of roots, life, and growth that carries with it the memory of our beloved Amiri. Dear ladies and gentlemen, how to put in words this continuous feeling of sorrow and grief that I feel. There are no sentences in Hebrew to truly describe this void, These days as well, with more than half a year past, not a morning starts without the image of Amir being the first thought to wake up to. I'll try to tell you a bit of whom Amir was, and for me, of whom Amir still is. You know, the easy part are the details. Amir was born 24 years ago on May 7th, 2000. The youngest son of Esther and Yaniv Zur, younger brother to Ofri and Eitan and myself, the heart of our family. Amir, as a boy, sang in the Efroni choir. In his childhood, and later played the piano. As a teenager, he was an accomplished athlete, determined and excellent. I remember clearly those Saturday mornings when Amir headed to his 15-mile run before breakfast, and me just waking up and crawling out of bed. He was diligent, motivated, a champion in orienteering. Several times he represented the State of Israel in the World Orienteering Championship in Europe. Amir was a curious man, creative and original. He was a true autodidact. At the age of 17, he took part in the Science Olympic in geology that took place in Nice, France. He won the bronze medal, but more important, or not less important, he won a medal for the most valued team in the competition. This medal did not exist prior to that year, and the organizer decided to award it to Amir and the entire Israeli team for their contribution to the social atmosphere that they encouraged during that competition. After finishing school and before joining the IDF, Amir decided to volunteer for a national service year in Nitzana. He led many at hikes into the desert and was part of a commune of peers that became his second home. Okay. Amir had many options ahead of him concerning the military service. He chose to be drafted into Sayeret Matkal, one of the most challenging courses the IDF offers. After completing 3 years of strenuous training in the unit, he continued to officer school and graduated with the highest honors. Amir fell in action as a Sayeret Matkal officer and a paramedic. He was part of the first team to reach Kfar Aza and repel the attack on the kibbutz. I feel Amir protected us, all of us, with his body during the rescue of the people of Kfar Aza. I'll be honest with you, and I'll say that despite all what I've told you about Amir, it would be hard to truly capture his essence. In order to do that, I don't know how to pass his personality in words. It's like describing, I don't know, you could say so many words about love, but to feel it, that's a whole different area. But I do want to try and get you a bit closer to his personality. And even if you've never met him in person, I want you to join me for a short experiment, a short exercise. If you feel comfortable doing so, please place your hand on the back of a person next to you. Don't be shy. Go for it. Simply place it on their back and listen to the words of this verse. Hand on a back. by Emma Shamba. How surprising can a hand placed on the back be? How surprised can a back be when a hand is laid gently upon it? How surprised can the heart be when a back is laid upon it? And on the back a hand is laid, and on the hand softness is layered, and on this softness wonderful thoughts are layered. Do you feel it? If you do, this is a little spark of Amir. Amir has copied this poem in a letter for his girlfriend during a hike they were doing in the Rila Mountains, Bulgaria. Amir will always be our ray of light and our most precious thought. He will always remain our true friend and guardian angel. This makes me miss him and smile with love at the same time. For better days to come. Now, I'll take 2 more minutes of your time, and I'll say something which I have not written, but it is extremely important for me. Gur, I admit these words are especially for you. You're about to inherit a most important job. I don't know many people who are responsible for such a huge part in Israel's future. Today, we are laying the cornerstone for a new faculty. And everything that was said up at the 30th floor is truly important. New physicians, new professionals in Israel, everything is most important. I don't know if the terrible thing that happened on October 7th happened because we are lacking professionals in different fields. I think something in the soul of the nation is deeply wounded, not just in my soul. Every year, thousands of students, thousands of people finish this university. I was thinking all night, what is the duty of this university? Is it to give us new professions, new abilities, new skills? Or, alongside that, make us better people with a liberal, democratic, Jewish backbone? And if there is something that I want to wish you, ask you, beg you almost, is to take this in considerate, because something in the Israeli society falls apart. We all feel it. You don't have to be extremely sensitive in order to see it. And it is our job, my job as well, of course, in my field, and your job as well, I hope, is to correct that deep wound, to heal it, to help better people to leave this university, not just with a bachelor, master, PhD, etc., but with a better identity, an identity of a people, an identity of people which you would like to live with in the street, in the village, in the city, wherever. And I think that this, if you will manage just a bit on that, it will be a major step. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tomer, for your moving words. And I'd like to thank all of you for being with us this morning. I would like to invite you all now to proceed to the Hatter Student Building for the Swords of Iron commemoration ceremony, which is supposed to begin very soon. Thank you.